break your pencils, you will never be a writer. That was the encouraging note that I got.
Previously, on a classic episode of Poets at War, Joshua spoke with writer and director of Adventures in Odyssey, Phil Lollar, who shared his journey into Christian storytelling.
You ever considered writing for the radio? And I said, writing for the radio? How do you write for the radio? The radio is music. Nobody needs writers. And he said, well, there's this organization called Focus on the Family, and they just advertised that they were looking for a writer. And I had never heard of Focus on the Family. I didn't listen to Christian radio back then.
Phil shared his conviction about Christians and art.
God is the God of everything, and God is the God of art. And why should we abdicate art? Why should Christians abdicate art? You read the Old Testament. The first 2 or 3 chapters of the whole Old Testament in Genesis is all about creativity. It's all about God creating stuff, creating things, creating, calling them good, calling creation good, calling creativity good. We shouldn't be running and hiding from art. We should be on the forefront of making art.
On the spiritual value of storytelling.
Story is everything, because everything is a story. And remember where you are in the story. Stories have their own nature, their own way of doing things, their own way of unfolding. And if you look at your life as in terms of story, whatever you're going through, you realize stories are not ending. They keep going. They keep going on no matter what, and you can't stop them.
And Phil offered a simple but profound philosophy for Christian living.
If you're a Christian, this is what we do. Find out what that is, and this is what we do. If you're a writer, find out what that is, and this is what we do. And it doesn't matter how hard it is. It doesn't matter how awful it is. It doesn't matter how great it is. This is what we do.
For more excellent interviews with Christian creatives, check out Creators and Crusaders on the Poets at War Creative Network.